The New York Times is reporting that the Trump administration has sent a new compact to 9 major universities asking them to sign it in return for preferred access to federal funds. In other words, they're going to cut off the dough if they don't comply. That's known, I believe, as a bribe. By signing this compact, the universities will be committed to supporting Trump's pet issues, including his definition of gender. They would have to apply that definition to campus bathrooms and locker rooms, women's sports teams, that sort of thing. But the real meat of it is this. The colleges and universities will be required to push a right-wing curriculum. As they put it, it would make the campuses vibrant marketplaces of ideas. Sounds good, doesn't it? But in fact, it just means they will promote right-wing beliefs and suppress leftist ideas. And while the schools would have to stop considering race or gender in the admissions process, they would be required to increase their political biases in hiring of new professors in order to get more right-wingers in there. As with everything these assholes do, they are using intimidation to frighten these schools into compliance while turning their universities into propaganda mills for their fascist beliefs. California Governor Gavin Newsom is fighting back. He has announced that California will cut off all funding to any college that signs Trump's MAGA loyalty pledge. This action by Newsom is pretty powerful, too. Cal Grants, as it is called, is a massive student financial aid program totaling about $2.8 billion. Losing it could be disastrous for these colleges. So this means they're faced with a difficult decision. But maybe not that difficult. Maybe Trump has stepped over the line finally. Maybe the directors of these colleges have the backbone to tell Trump, bite me. This is just another front in what is shaping up to be a battle of our lifetimes, a battle that gives our future generations the guarantee of a life without fear of a tyrannical government looking over their shoulders at every turn. These are the kinds of choices that we and our colleges and universities are having to deal with during this terror campaign launched by Fat Don and his MAGA mafia. The battle lines are clear. Trump thinks his intimidation will make us cower with fear. That's what his government shutdown is all about. We have to stand up and confront the biggest political evil that we have seen in our lifetimes. That means undoubtedly that there's going to be some pain. I believe we have to face down these MAGA bullies and their cowardly Republican enablers. It's time to stay together and fight these bastards, even if we have to meet them in the gutter where they live. It's up to us to, as the cap says, make America a democracy again.